Hello there, Jake and Tommy. I'd like to thank you guys for meeting with us today. My associates and I believe we have a proposal that will take your company, the babsocks, to the next level.
Alright, hello, my name is Annalise, and this is our presentation for the babsocks Integrated Marketing Communications Plan. Today I'll be talking to you about the agenda and our objectives. For our agenda, we've got the objectives, the target market, creative and media, timeline and execution, and our budget. Our objectives are co-branding strategy with CAMH. It's to increase brand awareness by 50% by the end of April 2018. And it's to increase awareness of CAMH and babsocks by 75% by the end of June 2018. Next up is Joe explaining our target market.
Hi there. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Joseph Bauman, and I believe I am representative of your target market. I'm 23 years old and I was born in Newmarket, Ontario, just outside of the GTA. I grew up playing minor hockey and loved the sport. I played in backyard rinks whenever I could. I loved it. A large part of my life is hockey, and especially the Toronto Maple Leafs. As a Leafs fan, I've been through a lot. I remember the Vesatoskala days, the Andrew Rakoff trade. I remember when the Bruins kicked us out of the playoffs. That was brutal. Luckily, those days are behind us. We no longer have to hide. And as a Leafs fan, I want a product that shows my true fandom. I love the idea of babsocks because it's cool, trendy, and it shows that I'm a true Leafs fan.
Thank you very much, Joe. Hi, I'm McKinnon Hurst, and I'll be explaining the digital campaign and the video campaign. Both of these center around the hashtag #GameDayRitual with the already developed hashtag babsocks, which has garnered 1,500 hashtag posts on Instagram and 4,300 followers on their Instagram. So this campaign focuses around the game day ritual. It features fans in their everyday lives sharing their experience before a game or at a game. So our target for this is diehard fans, 18 to 33, who use social media and they love the hockey community. These two pictures here are examples of Instagram and Twitter posts. The top, just imagine that those socks are purple. So we have Sally and Bob. Sally and Bob wear their purple babsocks in support of CAMH and mental health awareness. Hashtag game day ritual with babsocks. Share your game day ritual for a chance to win one of 100 pairs of babsocks. On the bottom here, we have Bob, who is putting on his babsocks, and his caption will say, Bob wears his babsocks in support of the Leafs and mental health awareness. Wear your babsocks and hashtag game day ritual for a chance to win. The cost for this campaign is $1,000. That includes a photo shoot and photo editing, and the assumption is that the babsocks themselves will do the social media management. We will now move on to the video campaign. The second portion of the hashtag game day ritual campaign is the YouTube ad. It'll be a sponsored YouTube ad, and we'll explain further about the timing and the blocking chart. This video will highlight Leafs fans and their stories as they go about their day during the game day, what they do, what their ritual is. So we're developing an emotional connection between babsocks and hockey and the fan. They have a chance to win free babsocks, just like on the Instagram campaign, after they hashtag game day ritual and hashtag babsocks. The target here is 18 to 33, living in GTA. They're social media savvy and they're diehard hockey fans. The production for this video we've estimated at $2,000. The cost per view is 10 to 30 cents. And estimated total cost is $5,000. So that's the online video and the YouTube ad portion. Next up, Annalise will be explaining the radio spots. Thanks.
Alright, next up I'm going to run you guys through our radio campaign. We have two different ideas here. We're going to start off with, we're going to run a CAMH themed campaign, or radio spot on the Fan 590. That's going to be run during Bob McCallum's primetime sports at from 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock. That's the afternoon slot. And then next up we have our hockey themed, which will be played during the Leafs games, which are broadcast on TSN Radio 1050. This will start around 7 o'clock. And this campaign will be a little different. It will be more hockey themed, and we'll talk about talk about the babsocks offering, the special limited edition babsocks offering. Now, the idea of our radio campaign is to direct traffic to the social media sites and to get them to view our YouTube video in order to post in our social media campaign. Next up is Annalise with PR.
Thanks, Joe. And now I'll be talking about our PR pitch. The purpose of this is to reach out to media personalities who have a big influence in the hockey world. This is to create awareness of our CAMH campaign and to spread that with journalists, reporters, and hockey figures. A budget for this is free, and in doing so we'll be emailing these journalists and reporters, just informing them of upcoming newsworthy information about the babsocks and CAMH campaign. A few of these personalities that we will be contacting are Don Cherry, Darren Dreger, Gino Rita, and Ray Ferraro. There will be many more as well. We've also compiled a list of numerous hockey bloggers with a combined following of over 700,000 people. We believe that they will have a significant reach in helping to spread the awareness of our CAMH campaign with babsocks. And now Joe will be talking to you guys about our out-of-home and print ad campaign.
Next up, I'm going to take you guys through our out-of-home campaign. We're going to start with our minor hockey initiative. Rather than targeting a large audience and throwing up a billboard or in the main city streets, we've decided to contact local hockey rinks and place ads in the available space. Some of the rinks we've decided to contact are the Ted Reed Center, the Hershey Center, the Tribute Community Center in Oshawa, the Magna Center in Newmarket, and the Hershey Center in Mississauga. Now, the idea behind this is that we've got local hockey teams coming in here that will spread great word of mouth and will hit the heart of the hockey community in Toronto. Alongside our minor hockey initiative, we're going to run transit ads. These transit ads will be comprised of the interior subway ads, which will run on the Yonge University subway line. The idea behind these ads is we can include a lot of copy and direct customers to our social media campaign. This will see a lot of traffic in a key area leading to the ACC. Next up, I'm going to explain the...
As mentioned before, our goal is to target the local hockey community. Another way to do this is sponsor a minor league team. Minor hockey in Canada is a unique thing. It brings together friends and family and engages the community in a sport they all simply love. Sponsoring one minor hockey team is an excellent chance to spread awareness and establish equity as a brand that is involved in minor league hockey. This is a unique opportunity to gain exposure amongst a range of demographics as word spreads throughout the league, throughout the schools, and amongst parents. Combined with the rink ads, which direct traffic to the social media page, something as simple as sponsoring a team of 12-year-olds could have a significant impact. Another opportunity we have identified is through the play-on ball hockey tournaments. If you've ever participated in these tournaments, they are extremely fun and involve hundreds of diehard fans from communities across the GTA. They have established themselves as the largest tournament of the kind in the world. Team registration fees are relatively cheap at approximately $500 for a team. Cost of uniforms ranges from $100 to $200 depending on how many players. Next up, I'll be taking you guys through our blocking chart and our budget. As you can see, our blocking chart outlines the entire campaign, which begins in the second week of September and ends in the second week of June. First up, we have out of home. This includes two components, the hockey rink board ads, which will run from the beginning of October until the end of April, and the university subway line, the subway line ads, which will be run for 4 weeks in October and 4 weeks in January. For that, we have the magazine component, where we have the third page ads, which will be run in 3 issues in October, December, and early January. And in the tablet edition, which will be run in the same periods. Third, we have radio, where we have the Fan 590 spot running for 4 weeks in late September to late October, and then another 4 weeks in January. Our direct marketing campaign consists of 2 emails, one released to the CAMH database in October, and the second one released in the second week of January to our babsocks database. Next up, we have our 2 PR campaigns. The Play-Yard tournaments occur in the summertime, first week of May, third week of May, and the second week of June. Next, we have the PR to journalists and to the people of influence, which will happen in mid-December. Finally, we have our digital strategy, the Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter campaign, #GameDayRitual, which will be run throughout the entire hockey season and finishing when the Leafs are eliminated from the playoffs. Finally, we have our budget considerations. Our out-of-home consists of the rink ads, which will run about $10,000 for the entire season, and transit ads, which will be roughly $8,000 to include the cost of ad space and production. We have our magazines, the print, which will cost $10,000 or $5,000 for each ad, and the tablet edition, which will be around $1,015 for each. Our radio spots, which will each be 15 seconds long, will cost $3,000 each. We have our public relations, which includes the play-on tournament, which will be $600 for registration fees and equipment, and the $1,000 team sponsorship fees. The YouTube video will cost $5,000, which includes $3,000 for the ad space and another $2,000 for production costs. Finally, we have our photo shoot, which we estimate will be around $1,000 to shoot the social media ads. This brings us to a total of $43,630 for your entire campaign.